now that I got that settled, hello and welcome back to Rose Warrior Gaming. And to another Dice Decides. If you can't tell, we're gonna hop into House of Ashes. From The Devil in Me. And you're probably going, hey, you don't normally do back-to-back Dice Decides. You usually do a Dice Decides, a regular game, and then another Dice Decides. Well, yes, normally. But, given the craziness that the rest of this month is going to be, I figured this would be easier for me to do. It's something more chill. Especially since I'm having to do these at night when I'm starting to get pretty tired, so. I don't know how late I'll go tonight, but I do want to do a longer stream, is the hope. So. Anyways, I think I'm going to start with quick announcements. I did miss Tuesday's stream. I apologize, which is the primary reason why I want this one to be so long, is to make up for accidentally missing Tuesday. It's been a week. My poor roommate. Anyway, it's been kind of a weird week, and it must have slipped my mind on Tuesday night to do it, so here we are. Today's also kind of been an exciting day, so I was hesitant to want to do this because me streaming means that I might miss things. Anyway, don't want to miss too much. I do intend to keep doing streams on a regular basis. It just, yeah. For those of you who were hoping for a Sunday stream this last Sunday, unfortunately that didn't happen. Work cloud ended up pretty sick, and we made the decision to not stream. You're probably going, well, he was on the stream on Saturday night. Yeah. And if you were paying attention during that stream, for the last, half hour to an hour, he was reclined back in his chair, barely participating. Partially because his character was basically not able to do anything, but also partially because he wasn't feeling that great. And was just, yeah. So that's why Sunday didn't happen. But I believe the plan is to do Sunday this week, which I'm pretty excited about, to get back into the swing of things on Destiny. Because I've been missing it, because I have not had really time to do gaming things. That's outside of streaming. So, anyways, last stream we finished up The Devil in Me, and now this stream we're jumping into House of Ashes. You're probably wondering, well, the Dark Picture anthology has the theatrical cut and the curator's cut. Are you gonna go back and do the curator's cut? Yes, but after I've played all the Dark Pictures anthologies theatrical cut first. That way you're not seeing the same game back to back and getting bored with it. See? Thinking. And I made the executive decision, I will be revisiting The Quarry at some point. But it depends on the order I decide to do things. So. And I will, for the curator's cut and revisiting The Quarry, be doing a whole new Who Survived Their Night of Terror, except for the second list will not include anyone from Until Dawn. So the list will not have Ashley, Chris, Emily, Jessica, Josh, Matt, Mike, Samantha, or Beth and Hannah on that one, because I'm not doing a replay of Until Dawn. I feel no need to, because it doesn't have the alternate thing, but also I don't have a reason to revisit it like I do with The Quarry. But as of the moment, the current plan, at least up until the beginning of the school year, which I haven't figured out anything past that, is to get through House of Ashes. at least. So, with that, if you have not seen my channel before, or if you've missed any of my Dice Decide streams, which would have been The Quarry, Until Dawn, and The Devil in Me, how this works for the Dice Decide is, because you can't see these really, these are more for me, but how this works is I have a number of different colored die that I assign to each character, and I use that specific color to roll the dice, and when I roll the dice, if I roll an evens, like I just rolled a 4 with the black dice, then I choose the option on the right of the screen or the top of the screen. If it's an odd, I choose the option to the left of the screen or to the bottom. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense because I'm not explaining it again. Like I said, I do have different colors for each of the characters. I don't remember if I went over who got what color in The Devil in Me, but as the characters pop up when we start the game here, once we get into the actual main game after the prologue, I will show each color or point out here in the ring, now that I have this lovely dice tray, which colors for each character. The black here is for the main, or the prologue characters, and for when we have, or see the curator. One thing I did not do with The Devil in Me that I really wish I would have is when you're playing the game, and I'll show you once I actually get into the game, you have bearings that you can look at, and I forgot how to access that when I was playing The Devil in Me, so we never looked at those. But when I go back to do the curator's cut of The Devil in Me, I will touch on the theatrical cut bearings. And fix that. But for the time being, we have the collectibles, the bonus feature, and the anthology. Quick overview of the anthology. And I'm showing you these in the order that they came out. Man of Medan was the first one to come out. Then we have Little Hope. Then the game that we are playing, which is House of Ashes. And then the previous game, which is The Devil in Me. Those are the only 4 out right now of the first season, as they call it. None of the second season has been released yet, but I'm very excited for Project 8020. I believe is what it's called. Otherwise, settings are settings, obviously. We got the bonus feature collectibles, which we will go over later. So let's pop into the game. I was already playing. That's fine. We're gonna load up a new story here. We're gonna do forgiving because we're not trying to make this difficult. We're trying to enjoy the story and let the dice have a little fun. I'm not gonna do a new slot. That's a curator's cut. I'm gonna do theatrical so that I can overwrite if I want to. Both from the same day too. Yeah, let's override this one. Yes. Theatrical cut. And now we wait for the game to load. I did finally do an update on my Xbox, so I really hope that that kind of fixed the Well, I'm hoping you guys can hear me, because it's not letting me check on my phone. Oh. Okay, you can't hear me. It's fine. Indeed, choose wisely. The only thing I don't like is this, unless I tap it, it doesn't show me how long the session's been going. Oh. That's delightful. I forgot that this game started like that. I legitimately forgot that that was a thing.
No! I don't want to die!
Silence! Your words are meaningless here. Your blood will pay the debt our king demands. Your sacrifice will lift his curse from our land.
General Barak, forgive me, my lord. The king demands your urgent presence.
The gods smile on you. For now. Take this one back to his cell. I'll deal with him later.
You're in luck, Gutian.
Luck? No. No luck for these dogs.
General, we should leave this place. The king, his madness threatens to swallow us all. This temple is cursed.
I'd rather die in this cursed house than perish to the plague and famine out there. We have our orders, Captain.
Be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm saying.
The moon god sent you to destroy my kingdom. I know it, girl. I see everything. Look around you. Is this what you say that's my mistake? Do the gods not bask in its glory? The Gutians are coming, General. The moon god sends an army to destroy us.
I shall muster our forces immediately.
Good. And what news from below?
There are hundreds of prisoners, my king. Their sacrifice will take time.
Time is no longer in our hands. No matter. The blood of this army will nourish the sands. The sacrifice will be fulfilled. Starting with this one. Tell me, General, does she remind you of anyone?
Okay.
My king.
Send those aren't blinding the heck out of me.
Of your own daughter in her. What age would she have been now?
18.
18. What a tragedy this plague has been. Kill her.
My king, would it not be wise to keep the girl alive? She's an enemy scout. We could learn the Gutian's plans.
No. Every drop of blood brings us closer to salvation. She must die.
I forgot which button was what for a moment. That's rough. You saw the dice. I tried. It bothers me that he did that like nothing. Oof. Ooh. I wonder what that was. She says knowing full well what the fuck that was.
Gods give me strength.
That should be your first warning that this is not good. I hope it is not that staticky for you.
Listen.
And now he too is silent.
Even my daughter's death couldn't wake me to the truth. Follow the fool into the abyss.
Let his ruin become ours.
hate to ruin this moment, but is it me or does
There is a way out through the catacomb. Think I should trust you?
this I hesitate to pronounce the name, but the guy with the beard. Does he sounds kind of like King Julian from Madagascar a bit? Am I the only one hearing that?
Help me with this.
Too bad that doesn't help
There is a way out.
anything.
Yes. For the builders when they're done. Come.
Unfortunately. Oh, this is gonna be. I was doing very shit at these the other day. I was playing The Devil in Me on my own time, and I did crap with these. It was so bad. Poor Charlie. Is mouse.
Just a rat. All this death for nothing. They died in vain for a mad king.
Oh, he's just a bug. It's only a bug, my guy. There's scarier things here. And there we go. Premonition.
We are cursed by our own actions.
Why did your king create the temple?
Same story that history has taught us. For gold, glory.
For greed.
I think that's it. Yep. So we're gonna go back this way to these doors.
Here, help me with this.
You first.
We're safe down here.
You first.
What is this that adorns you?
The history of Gutian. You Akkadians fought hard to destroy our people. But mark my words, our story has just begun. How do we get out of here alive?
The enemy of my enemy.
Is a
It
friend.
was a 1, in case you can't see it.
We help each other.
There is always hope. What was that? How many ways into this tomb?
We're not alone down here.
Oh, you're not.
Over here.
I was hitting the wrong button at first, sorry.
No.
I'm not yet!
There's no escape. Our only hope is to stand together.
No! If we both run,
Then we both die. Ready your sword.
Okay. The dice have spoken.
Die well, good man.
Yup. Well, I'm gonna take a break here. I know it's only about a half hour into this, but that's fine because we just got through the prologue. But that was a heck of a prologue, huh? We did collect a few things, but I'm not gonna touch the collections and stuff just yet. Because there's a bunch of things that I already found on previous playthroughs that you can see. But we can look at the bearing real quick. The ancient one. I assume it is pronounced Balathu. If I am wrong, I apologize. But he was last to die in the temple catacombs. So I assume that's going to affect something in the game later on. But that's where things are. Like I said, the what was it? The secrets and the pictures we will go through at the end of the playthrough. But we'll talk about the bearings at the end of each. So I'm gonna take a break and be right back.